So I saw a video the other day from Mr. Steve Shaw titled Yet Another 100 Most Effective Chest Workout, parentheses, an Athlean-X intervention.
In this video, I have a message for Geoff Cavaliere, Athlean-X. Geoff, it's time for an intervention.
And Geoff Cavaliere has been reusing, recycling, repurposing the same content again and again and again. And that's not an exaggeration. If anything, it's an understatement because I only said again 3 times. And in some cases, he's made the same video 20 or 30 times. You might say, Geoff, isn't repeating the same thing over and over again the definition of insanity? Yes, but Geoff Cavaliere has made it clear that he's here to make money. And so what happens is you see some videos do very, very well. The same title, best workout, perfect workout, most effective workout, how to get results fast, with the over-the-top photoshopped thumbnail. And you see that when you put out that style of content, you make money. You direct people towards your overpriced BS supplements as well as your exploitatively priced training plans, and you make money. And so you develop this habit of slapping the money button. So in this video, we're going to point out why it's a problem, the impacts that it has had on the industry as a whole, and how Mr. Cavaliere could do better. Because Geoff, what are you doing? And at this point, the entire industry is devolving into fast food fitness. And Geoff Cavaliere is the McDonald's of the industry. Don't believe me? I wrote a list of 20 things. Number 1, mass-produced cookie cutter content. So McDonald's, you have the same menu, everyone gets the same thing. For Athlean-X, the same situation. It's the same videos done over and over and over and over again. Number 2, they target the uninformed. So McDonald's targets children. Athlean-X targets beginners and noobs. I don't know any advanced people who watch him. I don't even know any intermediates who watch him. It's just the beginners, and he keeps them as beginners because that's the only way that he makes money.
AthleanX's page is Newbieland. It's the page where beginners go to die.
Number 3, marketing heavy with lots of advertising. Again, you saturate the market, you push it out to everyone, and you try to get as many eyeballs on your content as possible. At the end of the day, it's not how good the meal is, it's how you promote it. Same thing with Geoff Cavaliere. It's not about how effective or ineffective the workout is, it's how it is perceived. It's how it is pushed out, it's how it is marketed. Number 4, what you get is not as good as what it looks like. So you've all seen those food commercials where the burger looks amazing, it's succulent, it's juicy, it's moist, it's delicious, fantastic. And then you go to the actual restaurant, you get the burger, and it looks like someone farted on it or something. Same thing with Geoff Cavaliere. It looks amazing, he's shredded, he's in the right lighting, he's diced, and then you look at the actual program and it's trash. Number 5, not good for you in the long term, but in the short term, it's pleasurable and addictive. You feel like you're doing something new, you feel like it's novel, you're getting that dopamine release, but it's not actually going to give you the results that you want. Number 6, it's okay in small amounts, but don't make it the entirety of your diet. You can watch the occasional Geoff Cavaliere video, I do, but don't make it the only fitness content that you consume. Number 7, McDonald's keeps you big, but Geoff Cavaliere keeps you small.
Quite literally. And actually, it is designed to keep people small. Because if you became big, you would outgrow his channel, and he doesn't want that. He needs the endless surplus of newbies. So again, it aligns with his business model, but it's a bad grade.
Number 8, no integrity.
Integrity, 0.
Number 9, extremely fake. Number 10, corporate money-hungry mindset.
Had this video been made 10 years ago, BCAAs would probably be at the top of the list. But over the years, more and more research has been carried out, proving that most people do not benefit much from supplementing with these, as they can be found in most animal-based protein sources, including whey. Almost everyone seems to agree that these are very rarely beneficial, and therefore you should probably not waste your money on them.
Oh no 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 no.
It is a business first and foremost. You might occasionally help people, but the focus is always on the bottom line. Number 11, a blind cultish following. Number 12, it might be better than nothing. So if I had a choice between eating McDonald's and fasting, well, fasting might actually be better for my health. Similarly, if you have the choice between doing some weird, novel, super fly, omni fly, curl, cable, crossover, whatever, and just finding out and figuring out for yourself what is going to work, just going into the gym and not consuming any YouTube fitness content, it might actually be better consuming no content. And I say that as a creator. Number 13, they both lie to you. So this could be fake weights.
This is the fakest bench press I've seen in my entire life. Well, only second to Brad Castleberry's. The very plates that Geoff uses. We can see a good shot of them from here, and the coloring, lettering, and texture are identical.
This could be about your height. So here is Geoff Cavaliere, quote unquote, revealing his height, but they never show the bottom of the tape measure.
Ooh, how convenient.
It could be just going away from the wall and giving him an extra few inches. This is pure fiction. And then here, they're very zoomed in. There could be someone pushing down on his back to add weight. Again, pure fiction. Sure, that's going to fool everyone. And actually it did, ironically.
Oh, 5'10.5" Geoff. 6'1", 6.5", 6'1", Antonio Brown. Yeah, the only problem is, Antonio Brown was measured at age 22, 5'10" and 1/8. 5'10", 1/8. 5'10".
Heavily implying that your arm size is larger than it actually is. Yeah, 22 inches. Okay, buddy. And at this point, I don't know if Cavaliere is lying because it's good for business and extremely lucrative, or does he actually just enjoy it? Is he like, oh, they think it's 500 pounds. Oh, it's 315. Look at all these dumbasses in the comments. I genuinely don't know. It could be either. Number 14, they are the gatekeeper. So for a lot of people, the first content creator that they watch with regards to fitness content is Geoff Cavaliere, Athlean-X. He shows first in search because his thumbnails are just optimized for that. He got in very early. He runs advertisements. Same thing for McDonald's. They show advertisements to children, they get them in early, and most people's, or for a lot of people, their first restaurant experience is McDonald's. Number 15, high blood pressure. Number 16, obviously natural. Number 17, appeals to authority. Number 18, massively financially successful. Number 19, genius at marketing. Number 20, emotionally manipulative and reinforcing the parasocial. So again, targeting children, targeting beginners, being hyper personable, all of that stuff.
AthleanX has reshaped fitness, but not for the better.
And without any exaggeration, Geoff Cavaliere has been the single biggest negative impact on YouTube fitness. And I don't mean that in a relative sense, I mean that in an absolute sense. So there are plenty of content creators who are more bad in terms of their bad to good ratio. AthleanX is not all bad, okay? He's put out some good information, he's helped a lot of people, he's gotten a lot of people into fitness, and a lot of people say, I can't hate on Geoff Cavaliere because he's the one who got me started. Fair enough, I guess, although I'm of the opinion that you should hold people to higher standards. What I mean is that because of his reach and because of the absolute amount of content that he puts out, he has had ripple effects throughout the industry. And you can see this in people copying his fear-mongering, copying his thumbnails, copying the clickbait, and overall, it has absolutely been a net negative. You look at someone like Jeremy Etienne, copied Athlean-X, very clear. He saw putting the science back in strength and was like, well, he's not actually science-based because Athlean-X is not science-based. Let's all be very clear about that. And he said, what if I actually link studies? Same formula, same thumbnails, same style of content, boom, multiple millions of subscribers. Same thing with fear-mongering. You see this all the time on YouTube. It's very common. Negativity gets views. Guess where that came from? Well, human nature, obviously, but Geoff Cavaliere was the first person to exploit this. I actually went through all of his videos, yes, every single last one, and I charted out year by year how many of the videos in the title and thumbnail were fear-mongering. Now, a lot of this it's a little bit subjective, but I was pretty strict with what I considered to be fear-mongering. 2009, 0 videos. 2010, 1 video. 2011, 0 videos. 2012, 2 videos. 2013, 4 videos. 2014, 19 videos. 2015, 19 videos that I would consider to be fear-mongering. Like, oh, don't do this or you'll snap this up. 5 worst exercises that will get you injured, that kind of thing. 2016, 22. 2017, 49 videos were fear-mongering. You look at Joel Seedman, you look at these guys on Instagram doing ridiculous balanced workouts. Where do you think that came from? Who do you think was doing that 10 years ago?
He invented clickbait, or at least the type of industrial clickbait you see on YouTube Fitness with the title in parentheses and the AthleanX thumbnails. All of that is from him.
Now, why does almost no one call him out on this? Well, first, you're going to get an army of fanboys in the comments disliking your video, calling you an idiot, saying, oh, he has so many more subscribers, oh, you're just jealous, this kind of stuff.
AthleanX's fanboys fall into that category because they're just lost. You can't really be mad at them, it's just that they don't know any better.
Next, a lot of people want to collab with him. You look at Andrew Huberman, he was happy to have this guy on his show, which was, I'll be honest, very disappointing. Next, if you leave a comment that is negative, it gets censored anyway. During fake Weightgate, there were whole bunches of comments that just never showed up. They got deleted, and it wasn't the kind of thing that would get censored by YouTube. It wasn't like swear words, it wasn't, hate speech or anything like that. It was just saying like, oh, are these allegations of fake weights true? Boom, gone. I think the most disappointing thing is what his channel could be. He has a massive platform, he has huge reach, and he could actually be a teacher, be an educator, not just putting out this cookie cutter stuff that no one is actually going to get results from or get very suboptimal results. He could actually teach people. He has those skills. He is a very, very good communicator, and it's sad that he uses those abilities just to slap that money button. He could talk about big problems in the industry and actually make a massive positive impact. But solving problems is not what makes you money. Creating problems, then offering the solution is what makes you money. And again, I'm not saying he hasn't done any good, but compared to what he could with the platform that he has, it's actually mind-blowing, right? Like, this is not some guy who's trying to get out of poverty or he's broke and he has to make money. He's already a multi-millionaire and he still feels the need to slap that money button, sell the special super creatine, sell the BCAAs, sell the $80 arm programs over actually doing good. And that is like the saddest part. That is the saddest thing to see. And this video has a negative tone. It's not an angry type of feeling that I have. It's just disappointment. And Geoff, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where's your head at, okay? Does the world really need another perfect 100 emoji chest workout, this fast food throwaway fitness content that is just going to get forgotten in 5 fucking minutes? Is that what you want your legacy to be? It's just embarrassing at this point. Think about it.